To my right, I have the 2024 BMW X1 in the X-Drive 28, coming in at around $45,000. Comparing it over to the 2024 BMW X3 and the X-Drive 30, we're going to be showing you guys the differences between both cars with regards to the style, the interior, space test, horsepower, powertrains, and so forth. Welcome to our channel here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. If you want to see more videos like this, please tap that like and subscribe to our channel. A shout out and a thanks to Roseville BMW here at the Roseville Auto Mall in Roseville, California for providing us this beautiful X1 and X3 for this comparison video. Stay tuned, keep watching, because we're also going to be dropping those MSRP stickers later on in this video so you guys get an idea of exactly what comes on these cars and the price tags on top. Now let's go ahead and compare X1 to X3. So let's go ahead and dive in and first bring to you guys the 2024 BMW X1. Now, what do we get under the hood of the X1? In the X-Drive 28, you get a 2.0 liter, 4-cylinder, 16-valve, twin-power turbo charged on this engine, paired together with a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission that pushes 241 horsepower with 295 pounds-feet of torque. But get a load of that engine bay. Let's go ahead and talk some MPG on the X1. It's going to be 25 city, 34 highway, and a 28 combined with a 14.3 gallon gas tank size. And here are the side dimensions, everybody. Let's go ahead and shoot over to the side and get a look on that of the style. 177 inches in length, 73 inches in width, 65 inches in height, 106-inch wheelbase with 8.1-inch ground clearance. Now, if we come over to the X3, we have almost the same specs with regards to the engine. 2.0 liter twin power turbo, 4-cylinder, 16-valve, but it's paired together with the 8-speed sport automatic transmission that pushes 248 horsepower with 258 pounds-feet of torque. MPG is 21 city, 28 highway with a 24 combined with a 7.2 gallon gas tank size, so bigger gas tank size. 186 inches in length, 75 inches in width, 66 inches in height with a 113-inch wheelbase, so it's a bigger wheelbase, and just about the same ground clearance at 8 inches. Now, the X1 is a bit more compact, still 5-seater. X3 is a little bit bigger with regards to the space and the exterior look from exterior to interior. Now, let's go ahead and just bring you guys the front end. Yes, the X3 is a outdated model. We're bringing it to what BMW has right now on the market compared to, yes, the new updated X1 tech look with the front end lighting and the grills and whatnot, okay? But let's go ahead. LED lighting on the X1 in that new look. Big kidneys in the silver, coming across bumper sensors, matte black plastic on the lower grille, and a matte gray look on the lower trim. We do have active air vents for that brake cooling system area. Now, if we come over to the X3, still have the same look on the headlight system. All right. The only thing is those halos are on the bottom to where on the X3 is up top. Okay, so take that into consideration. Slight different look on the headlights, but again, still BMW LED. The grille's nice, big in the silver. Got bumper sensors going across, and it's kind of same idea with the lower grille area and the matte black plastic, finishing off that lower trim with that gray. Okay. Up top, we got the indentation on the hood coming up in the center, giving it a little bit more sporty, to where on the X3 it actually indents going down. Okay. Moving forward to the side. On one wheel well trim, we have the matte black plastic. On the X1, we have the same color as the car. And not to forget to mention that both of these are convenience packaged, so we try to get them as close to packages as we can. So this is what you're going to be seeing in an X1 convenience and an X3 convenience, okay? Moving forward, some cuts in that fender on the X3, adding some sportier look to where the X1 is just more of a bare, simple look. The wheel area, okay? On the X3, you have a Pirelli tire, and that is Centrato Pirelli tire, and it's coming in at a 245/50/19 with a standard shock spring strut suspension with a gunmetal gray rim area look, okay? Compared to the X1, it's a smaller tire at a 225/55/18 with a dual color machine surface silver and a gunmetal gray onto the interior side. And this is running a Hankook Ventus S1 all season with a standard suspension, yes, shock spring strut suspension. Side mirrors do come integrated blinker lighting. We have the blind spot assist and no camera on each, matte black plastic on the bottom. Only thing is that the X1 offers that gray color on top of that side mirror to where the X3 is the same color as the car. Both have the keyless fob entry. One has the handle that is swift, kind of sleek tuck-in design to match the body of the car, to where this has a 3D pop-out handle, okay? Now, rocker panel areas, yes, bit different with regards to the design, but you still have the same matte black plastic with the gray trim, okay? So take that into consideration as well. Up top, roof rails, glass on both with the tilt slide moonroof option. Coming over to the rear end. Rear end's kind of same idea with regards to the spoilers on top. You got the integrated brake lighting, wiper for that back glass, the LED design in the tail light. That's where you're going to see some difference. But again, same, I would have to mention, same idea with regards to the tail lights as well. Kind of can guess, yes, it's BMW. X-Drive 30, X3, we have the camera over that license plate, bumper sensors going across, got the matte black plastic with the lower gray trim, and then the dual tip exhausts, okay? To where here on the X1, yes, we still get the spoiler, integrated brake lighting, wiper for that back glass. Again, that tail light, a little bit different on the tail light, but you still kind of have that same idea with regards to that shape, all right? Kind of that backwards C look, all right? Now, camera above that license plate, bumper sensors going across as well. We have the gray, matte gray finishing off. No matte black plastic here in the back. And where are our exhaust tips here? They are tucked in on the right and left under that car, giving it more of a cleaner, minimalist look, as we saw on the side and the front of the car. Let's lift both tailgates and go ahead and talk some cargo. Now you have to remember that you're gonna be spending about $11,000 more on the X3. So just keep an eye out what you're getting for that extra $11,000. Now we're looking at the X1 now. With those seats up, you're getting about 27 cubic feet of space, 58 cubic feet of space with those seats down. And you have some cubby room on the right with a 12-volt outlet and a pocket here on the left with a mesh and a spare tire under that mat, okay? But if we shoot over to the X3 and talk cargo, now with the second row seats up on the X3, you're getting about 29 cubic feet of space and 63 cubic feet of space with the seats down. So you're getting more cargo area as well. You have a 12-volt outlet, drop that bench seat as well as 40, 20, 40, and that's the same on the X1. Let's go ahead and lift this mat. All right, that's what we see under the mat. And then cargo there on the left with a mesh pocket as well, okay? Now, let's go ahead and drop both these tailgates. Now that we're done talking about the specs, the cargo, and the exterior, let's go ahead and show you guys the differences in interior. All right, so the interior, first to the X1 being the more compact SUV. Now guys, I'm about 6 feet 2 inches, so kind of get an idea of what it looks like with regards to my size. Leg clearance is there, the shoulder width is there, the head clearance is there. You're not feeling claustrophobic in this X1. But get a load of the tech. Yes, you have the updated tech with regards to the infotainment screen, the driver cockpit cluster screen. Now, hopefully you guys can see that in the video, okay? And then you get a new look on the steering wheel with regards to the swift, clean, sporty look on the vents and trim work. But let's start with the door panel, all right? This is your new door panel on the X1 with your memory seating, unlock lock button, your control switches with that nice sporty handle, and your tailgate button is down there. You have Harman Kardon premium sound system, your lighting switch is there on your left. On the steering wheel, you would control that front cluster with the buttons here, and let me go ahead and just show you guys a little bit with regards to the info card. And you could actually change the display screen layout as well, okay? Now, signal lights on the left, controls for the wipers on the right. Infotainment screen, let's go ahead. It does come with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Let's go to your apps. This is what your apps look like. Alexa built in. This is what your temperature controls or your vent flow controls. You do have heated seats and heated steering wheel. And then again, if I go ahead and drop it in reverse, this is what your back camera system with your bumper sensors or your parking sensors are going to look like. You get different angles as well. Let's go ahead and go back into park, click that home. Now dropping down, we have the wireless charging pad for the convenience package, cup holders. This is what your key fob's looking like, the new 2024 X1. USB-C plugins, 12-volt outlet. Got my modes. You can go ahead and change in different modes. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different modes that actually change the look of the screens as you click them. Let's go ahead and show you guys sport. Changes the look. All right, and then some more buttons there for dynamic setting, auto hold button, your one-way opening lid for that center console. And under the bridge, we have some more room. Seating system does come perforated with electric controlled seating system with some stitching going into the wrappings. On the front of that dashboard in front of that passenger seat, we got a lockable glove compartment as well. Up top, the electric visor with a tilt slide moonroof option. Okay, and a frameless rear view mirror. All right, now let's go ahead, finish off. We did the front, finish off with the second row seating, and then jump into the X3. Second row seating inside the X1. Again, 6 feet 2 inches is what I am. Now look at the legs and the head clearance that you get at $45,000. You're feeling more than enough room. Long road trip check on this car. In front of me, I got some mesh pockets. In between, I have the air vents, USB-C plugins, and a little shelf there for some personal belongings. Armrest with your cup holders. Car seat compatibility, still same look coming over from the front to the back with regards to the perforated seating system. And you can drop these seats down. Whoop. Just like that, okay? All right. Up top, we have some lighting for your reading and snap handle. Door panels do look the same coming in from the front to the back. They kept the same idea. Guys, let's go ahead and show you guys now what $11,000 extra gets you inside the X3, and you guys be the judge and tell me if it's worth it. So let's show you what you get extra for $11,000. And first off, I have to say, guys, it is a bit wider and it does feel a little bit longer in here as 6 feet 2 inches. Feeling I got way more head clearance, more leg clearance as well. And I have to say that I like this center console look better than just that small little bridge, okay? You also get the leg extensions in the manual on the seats. You still get the perforated, and don't mind the color because I'm sure you can change the color of the seats on the X1 as well. But they both are electric controlled here in the X3 as well. With the lockable glove compartment, that's still the same. The glove compartment is nicer on the X1, I have to mention, just a bit bigger. One thing that I would have to say that the X1 does get over the X3 is the full text screens together. Now, I do like the size of this digital screen here on the X3, but one thing I don't like is how it still has that same old look of that pop-out screen out of the dash, okay? So I have to say that the tech on the X1, or the interface, is a bit nicer than the X3, but I'm sure that I could also work with this as well. I don't like that glossy wooden inlay look, kind of gives me that old vibe feel. Your controls to your temperatures, you do have the hard buttons. Now, I am a fan. I'm kind of split in between hard buttons or touch sensitive with regards to the temperature controls. The X1 is all touch sensitive, to where here on the X3, you get the hard button system. Also, the media is hard buttons. X3 emblem, pop that sliding lid open, USB-A plug-in with the wireless charging pad. These are your key fobs. This is the key fob to the X3. It's a bit older model compared to the X1, so you guys can see it here in the video. Okay. Cup holders with your 12-volt outlet here. And then you got hard buttons for the X3 screen there as well. Okay, so not just touch sensitive, but also you have the hard buttons. Now let's go ahead and drop this into reverse so you guys get an idea of what the camera system, a little bit smaller screen, so it does kind of give you a smaller feel on the camera system. And then the same interface with regards to the bumper sensors or the parking sensors. You do have the Sport Mode, Comfort, Eco Pro here on the X3. Traction control, auto hold, hill decline assist, parking brake button, and the unit here for the manual buttons for the screen. USB-C plug-in, so you get USB-A and USB-C with your center console look. Up top, same pretty much the controls to the visor and the tilt and slide moonroof option. The rear view mirror does kind of have a small frame going around it compared to the X1, where it's just completely frameless. Guys, what do you guys think? I have to say that it does feel like it's a bigger SUV. Now, again, I showed you guys my pluses and minuses with regards to the tech, the seating system and whatnot, the space for the center console. Let's show you the second row seating, drop the MSRP stickers, and finish off with this video. All right, so let's show you guys here in the back seat of the X3, the armrest itself with the cup holders. You got the little walls and the lid. The way to put this seat down, you get two ways. Get this way here and then this way here as well. Let's go ahead and drop that. Show you guys what it looks like. The same level from the back of the bench over to the cargo. All right, we're gonna close that. Car seat compatibility, you got the same mesh pockets with the hardbacks on the seats, but you do get the tri-zone climate control. So you're getting an extra climate control here in the back to where on the X1 you didn't have that option. Let's go ahead and show you guys how we control that. USB-C plugins as well. So I do like the fact that they give you the option USB-A here and USB-C, okay? And then the door panels with the wood, the ambient lighting. I guess you can say this come down to preference if you like the wood. I'm not a fan of the wood. I guess I'm just more of the contemporary modern feel. Up top, snap handle and your lighting with the hard buttons for that lighting. Now first here, as promised, MSRP sticker to the X1. Okay, coming in at $45,000, and then here's the MSRP sticker to the X3 coming in at around $56,000. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys want to see more videos like this, please like, subscribe to our channel at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandy. We appreciate you guys watching our video. Thank you, and God bless you.